Hi, everyone. In this video, we're going to talk about solving for the principal value. And what I mean by that is, well, previously we've looked at a couple examples. So we've looked at examples where we are given bank savings info. We have a principal investment. And we're asked how much is in the account after a certain amount of time. We can ask the other way. We can ask the opposite question. I know how much I want. I know how much I want to have after a certain period of time. How much should I invest now? Okay, so before we were given the principal and we were finding the future value. Now we're given the future value. We know how much we want to have, and we're going to be solving for the principal. And so how we do this, we take our equation. And all we do is we take this quantity and divide on both sides to cancel it out to solve for P. So our new equation becomes P equals F divided by 1 plus R over N to the NT. Let's look at an example. You are investing in a savings account bearing 5.2% APR compounded monthly. How much should you invest now to have $10,000 in 8 years? Okay, so we're asking how much should you invest now? That investing now, that's the principal. So we're asking what is the principal? And we want to have $10,000 in 8 years. That's our future value. And so we use this second formula. We want the principal. And so we use the formula that has the principal by itself. So our future value is 10,000. Our interest is 0.052. Our N, we're compounding monthly, so this is 12, and our T is 8. So we know we're going to have to do this NT. So I'll compute it now. NT equals 12 times 8, which is 96. And so again, I'm going to work from the inside out. I'm going to compute this term first, and we'll just divide F by that. So R over N, this is 0.052 over 12, which equals 0.004333. 1 plus R over N is 1.004333. 1 plus R over N to the n times t is 1.004333 to the power of 96, which is our n times t. Putting that into my calculator, we get 1.514524.049. And then finally, instead of multiplying this by p, which is what we do to find the future value, we're going to take f and divide it by this number. So p equals f over 1 plus r over n, the n times t, equals 10,000, which is what we want to have, that's our future value, divided by 1.514524.049. 10,000 divided by 1.514524.049 equals $6,602.74. Now here, when we solve for, actually, sorry, never mind. That should be a 73. I'm rounding to the nearest cent. Now, normally you would always round up because you don't want to have, when you're saving, you don't want to have less money. You always want to round up. But just for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to keep rounding to the nearest cent. So let's do one more example. You are investing in an account bearing 6.8% interest compounded quarterly. How much should you invest to have $2,300 in 3 years? So again, how much should you invest now if you want to have $2,300 in 3 years? $2,300 in the future, that means we know the future value. The future value is $2,300. We want to know how much to invest now. We want to know the principal. So the future value is $2,300. The interest rate is 6.8%. So that as a decimal, that's 0.068. The number of compounding periods is 4 because we're compounding quarterly. And the time is 3 years. So n times t is 4 times 3, which is 12. Okay. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing. R over n, 0.068 over 4, which is 0.017. 1 plus r over n is 1.017. 1 plus r over n to the nt is 1.017 to the 12th power, which is 1.224,197,350. And then finally, to get our principal, we divide f by this number that we just found. So that's $2,300. 2,300 over 1.224,197,350. Putting this into my calculator, we get $1,878.78. Okay, and so that's how much you should invest now if you want $2,300 in 3 years. That's all for this video.